On the previous episode, I did an off-water comparison of the Dagger Indra and the Pyranha ReactR. I took the ReactR to the Kananaskis for some on-water testing. In this episode, I'm meeting up with Bree at Harvey's Passage to do an on-water comparison between these two boats.
Paddle?
Oh no, I'm gonna take it off.
This is a big boat.
Yeah, it's big. It's a medium. Like I think it's a true medium.
Yeah, it's got some
It's
size.
not like the Scorch or the medium was pretty small. It like I literally sat in it. It was like pretty much fit for me.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
You're right.
How are you? You gonna come paddle?
Yeah, sweet.
It is lower.
Yeah,
It is low.
it's low.
Yeah, it is low.
So do you think it's like low, like the Ninja low, or not as bad?
No, not as bad, but for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? I was in it initially on this one,
Yeah.
and Benny actually told me I wasn't sitting right in the water. I was actually sitting like my bow was too high. Needed to come down, so I moved the seat forward, and it was like night and day difference.
I should try it forward a bit.
Yeah, I would try it as is.
But yeah, it is a little lower.
Your meaty thighs are a bit.
It's me meaty ass. Am I on film right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me meaty ass.
Your meaty ass. It's full of fat and A&W.
It's a well-made A&W ass.
Oh look, Brian, an ice cream truck.
It's an ice cream. Oh, ice cream, man. Come here.
Come back here.
But I should be able to get a feel for the boat though.
Yeah.
I won't be able to get crazy with it.
That's okay. I could definitely notice the size difference, and I think a large ReactR would be a more comparable boat to the Indra medium large. But it's way more stable. God, that rolls easy. So Brian he didn't think I hit the biggest part of the hole in this boat. He wants me to redo it. He's the cameraman, so I have to do what he says. Well, that was really fun and really interesting. I'm starting to wonder if I'm too small for the Indra medium large. I think I've actually fallen into the small medium range, just because paddling the medium ReactR, I actually feel more nimble in the boat versus the Indra. But when it comes to stability, that Indra is probably, because it's larger, I'm sure the large ReactR is going to feel more stable, but it is insanely glued onto the water, and it's so good at riding over things. It's pretty amazing. Definitely confidence inspiring. The edges on the Indra are definitely, you can lock them and you can ride them better than the ReactR, which kind of makes sense. There's more boat in the water with the Indra versus the ReactR. The ReactR, I had to move the seat forward, and once I did, the boat started carving beautifully. I believe the reason is the fact that it's that pivot hull. So if all your weight's back, it's on the pivot hull, it's going to keep turning on you. You're not going to be able to get the edges to engage for you. You need to be more forward in the boat. And with half slices, we're kind of notorious in a half slice for leaning back, where the ReactR, you want to be forward as much as you can. The ReactR, I started to really get to know the edges better, and I like the fact that they kind of don't lock, because you can really feather. What I find is the leg that I'm using to engage the edge, I put a lot of pressure on with that foot, and the other leg that's kind of doing nothing, I'm actually feathering the angle of the boat with my knee, like lightly, and you can really fine tune it. What else? Yeah, the ReactR rolls way easier than the Indra. The ReactR is very minimal effort. It kind of feels to me a lot like the Ripper 2 large. It's very, very easy to roll up and very intuitive to roll. The Indra kind of feels like a vacuum gets sucked on it when you're upside down sometimes, especially in the swirly or boily water. I can roll it, that's not the problem. It just takes a little more effort to set up and really make sure that I'm in a good position. So it takes a little bit more time. And I believe that would be basically dependent on the water. If you're in green water, I think it's gonna roll up just no problem. I have played with the seat in the Indra. I have moved it forward, and I have noticed that that actually engages the edges better. I question whether or not I moved it too far forward, and I need to move it back a little bit and try that out. So I'm still playing with that boat, but super interesting, and I'm very curious now to try the medium Indra and the large ReactR. So I'll do a whole thing on that, but those are my thoughts right now after going out there to Harvey Passage. I feel like at this time of the year, this is the best thing I have to kind of represent bigger water, more powerful water. It's not that big, but it's not that small. And the can, there's definitely spots that, you know, you can treat it like a creek in the race course with the attainments and the rocks and the boofing and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like I got a good feel for it, but I would definitely need a season to do a proper review on the ReactR, and we'll see. I'm gonna try. I do have a beast on order, so I have a deposit down on a beast through Alan, through Yip Yak. I also want to shout out AQ. I probably should edit the order of this, because AQ, they lent me the ReactR to try, and they're helping me out as well. So they're great support of the community, and I appreciate them a lot. And Alan, you too, I appreciate you a lot, and I'm excited about the beast. Okay, until next time.